All right, and welcome to the first episode of Season 2 of Reverse Enchanting. I'm joined by Cthulu the Noodles Man.
Hello!
Welcome.
Great to be here.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, just because I've been looking at a lot of deck lists lately, you got a top 16 somewhat recently in October 11 event, was it?
Yeah, I brought my Funglo list with me. First premiere technically with a list I built myself.
Yep. What was your first top 16?
Well, I guess not if you count Kissimmee, but you know. Yeah. Good times.
Okay. So do you understand the basic concept of Reverse Enchanting?
Oh, yes, I do. I've watched a few of the videos.
Okay, awesome.
We've got a spirit deck, and I'm going to be figuring out the associated main deck.
Yes. Now, we've changed the rules a little bit this season. So, your 3 lists still is going to be the thing, but you'll be getting lifelines. So, your lifelines are the stereotypical phone a friend, so you'll be able to bring someone else into the Discord call and get them to assist. Obviously, we won't worry about their camera or anything like that. Then we also have Reveal Side Deck, where I will give you the entire side deck to work with. That can be really helpful in just knowing what cards they're definitely not playing in the main. And the other one is Reveal Format, where I tell you which format it is.
Okay, so I'm not starting with what format.
No, that's the other thing. We are not giving you the format. However, it does get a little bit easier as you go, because no 2 lists are from the same set. So if you get a live stream list, you know that the next 2 lists are not live stream.
Fascinating.
Anything from Daybreak to now, and you get a point for every correct card, 5 points if you can tell me who played the deck, and you'll also get a bonus 5 points for each lifeline you don't use. So 150 is the maximum potential points. Alrighty. Now, to start us off, rather than me picking a list and, trying to trick people with their own list, we're going to get you to pick a random number between 1 and 32.
A random number between 1 and 32. Okay. Give me 21.
21. Alright.
No reason in particular.
So, for 21, we have 3 lists here. We have list 1, list 2, list 3. You actually get to pick which order you want to do them into.
Wow, how very generous of you.
Yes.
This is the part where the camera cuts over to Cobalt's screen, and it's just like a single list, and all of this was made up.
Yeah, that's it.
No, give me number 1.
Number 1? Alright. List number 1. We are looking at 2 water, 2 lunar, 6 earth, and everything else is wind, so 10 wind.
Interesting. Okay. Well, right off the bat, we know that it's not Firestorm format, because there would be 4 lunar. So that's good.
Well, Firestorm gets split into 2 formats.
True. We know it's not pre-ban list Firestorm format. I'm also immediately noticing that there is no Astrap in here, which tells me that it's probably not Daybreak format and probably not Moonrise format. Even most Firestorm decks were still playing it, although that started to fall off. No Thunder also means no Hurricane. We're kind of working backwards here. If this was a live stream deck, this would be what? Something like Findust Aeolus?
Could be anything.
It could be anything. This Spirit Math doesn't look like something where there's janky sideboard stuff going on, so I feel like I don't need to use sideboard here. If anything, I might use format, but I think no. I should use format on something where it's got like Astrap and stuff. So I'm gonna hold off on lifelines for now. What could this be? What are you putting 2 Lunar Spirit? These two waters are probably for Tsunami, maybe Galaxy. Oh, actually, first of all,
I hear this card sees play.
3 points. Fun fact, actually, I went through it at one point. There have been 5 ever top 16 lists that did not play Gorgon's Gaze. That
Really?
did not play 3 Gorgon's Gaze.
That's crazy.
I think 2 of them played 2. One of them, and like 3 of them played none.
So you've been
It's like a
researching.
fuel stall list from way back when, some other stuff. Yeah, this is just something I did like a few months ago on my own time. I like to look at shit. I like to look at numbers. Let's see, Earth. We gotta. Can I swear, by the way? Is that okay?
It's kind of Australian culture to swear, so it's fine.
Delightful. Alright, so what the fuck are we doing here?
YouTube only gets upset if you swear
yeah.
in the first 30 seconds.
Okay, so we're past that point.
Yeah.
Oh! Wait, no, I know what this is. This is a Hermes deck. Duh. It's not a Fendasios, it's Hermes. I'm gonna say why Rebellion did this, is what I'm thinking out loud now. Yeah, this is definite. There's no way this is not a Hermes list, now that I'm actually
It's usually who
about
people
it.
think of
This
when they
is
hear
the most-
Hermes.
This is like, yeah, this is clearly a Hermes list. So let's start doing that. This feels like... Do any points for guessing the format? Or I guess the point is the lifeline isn't used.
Yeah.
We would have 2 Carrion, 3 Spinosect, 3 Spynymph, 0 Exaltair, 3 Avulith, 2 Carry Off, 3 Trickery, 3 Hermes. That's like the Hermes archetypal card set. Yeah, I'm gonna... This is almost certainly live stream. Say, got 3 Hopperoo. I play this on Clash, so I like... And I copied my Clash list from one of Y Rebellion's lists, so I have a rough sense of what all the correct cards to be having in here are. What else? We should just have... Get our Omni Runes in. I don't think we play Nog in this, because Nog is really expensive, and this deck is already way overpriced. We have our Gazes. Don't think we main deck P-Box Fruit. PTA... Shield, maybe. Oh, right, the Waters. Those are probably... We don't play Galaxy in this, it's a Livestream deck, so... at least not this Livestream deck. So we'll put in 2 Waters, 3 Tsunami. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that seems right. Could go less. Actually, no. Maybe something like this, because we do have the Trickeries. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can add more if necessary. You do play Ambrosia in this deck, yeah. At least 2, maybe 3. What else goes in here? God, I feel like I'm blanking on something obvious, and then I'm gonna look stupid on YouTube.
That's the best part of the show.
That's fair.
See, I like when people are wrong.
Understandable. Hey, look. At least I can say I didn't forget that Astrabbit exists. That was a fun watch.
Oh, you should see next week's one. It's great. Someone forgot what cards existed in Moonrise and what cards did not exist in Moonrise.
Oh no. God, what else do you put in a Hermes deck? Why is this escaping me now? He's got a Searcher, he's got... This payoffs. Yeah, because my Clash deck, I'm remembering, has like a bunch of really random stuff that you don't really want in there, like I'm not playing Sorlet. Does the deck actually play Divine Healing? I know it's like good. I don't know if it's played.
Who knows?
I'm sure someone is shouting at their screen at me right now. Oh, Spectrus is probably in here, right? Is it?
I don't know.
2 lunar. Yeah, you don't. If the only lunar card in your deck is Carry Off, You're definitely playing the one. Oh, being dense.
Or Dense Fog.
That would fulfill it. Dense Fog probably does main deck here because you play it against like all the good decks in Livestream.
Yep. Fair.
In that case, probably not Spectrus then. How many Elestrals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Am I allowed to pull up like Collect and stuff? Well, I guess I don't need to pull up Collect. It's all here.
Everything's here. We don't need you pulling up anything else.
I'm just trying to think about what. Because I remember I was talking to someone about Hermes, and they're like, "Oh, there were like a couple of cards that were introduced in Livestream that give the deck some much better normal cast." It was Hopperoo and something else. I'm forgetting what the something else was.
Hmm.
God, I feel like most people start with too many and then have to cut it down. I feel at the other end now. Yeah, we definitely need more Elestrals. So what are we playing? We're not on Viscerus. There's no way we're on Soilet. I don't think we. I think there might have been a deck that jammed the Pantera package into this, but I don't think this deck is. This doesn't feel like that.
There's enough space for it.
There is enough space for it, but I'm just gonna make that call. I don't think we're on Pantera. And Alachek would go crazy in here.
Look, Alachek in a Hermes deck. That sounds legal.
Maybe we don't. Maybe we side the Fogs and we do play Spectrus. That might make more sense in this context. Because yeah, you're pretty rarely actually casting Carry Off, and when you do, you don't super need its effect on the field. So we can go 3 Spectrus here.
Okay.
And Spectrus is also just a very solid card in Livestream format because of locking on and some other stuff. There we go. That's now we've now reached 19 Elestrals. We should probably be on 3 Ambro. No, I put 2 Ambro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 counters. We can bump that up to like 13. What else do we put in here? I guess just Madness, maybe. Would this deck want to play Madness? I feel like if you're on Tsunami. Yeah, I don't think you would also play Madness against Tsunami. That's kind of too much. Maybe we do put in 2 shield, and then maybe I shouldn't count Trickery as a counter rune also, because it's like it doesn't fulfill the same function as the Omni ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
It just sort of connives. It tricks even. I don't think we can put them. I don't think we can main the Dense Fogs though. If we're on Spectre, that's too much lunar for 2 spirits. Just gonna stare at some runes really quickly and see if that reminds me of anything.
It could.
Oh, Laurels, maybe. We could also be on the Tunog. I could just be stupid. No, we don't play Laurels. This deck is... What are we talking about? We put a billion spirits on the board. We don't play Laurels. Earthquake, right? Obviously. Duh.
I hear it's a good card.
Although, perhaps not the best 2-drop Earth Invoker. Some might say. Oh, Psynectar! That's it! Artemis Arrow. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Because we have the 1 lunar for the Artemis Arrow and the 1 lunar for the 1 carry-off. That's the one it was Psynectar and Hopper. That's the other one I was forgetting. God, if there is Spectres here, I'm going to look like more of a moron now. Do we play the Shields? Shields kind of just okay in this format. What else do we put in? Dense Fog? Do we put in... If you have Artemis Arrow, and you have Carry Off, and you have 2 Lunars, do you put in another Lunar card? I feel like you don't. Because one of them's always going to go to the Artemis Arrow, because you're almost always searching that. I guess you don't have to cast the Carry Off. You really don't have to cast the Carry Off in this deck. You can probably afford to slot in maybe 2 other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. No, that is the right number of counters, though. Yeah. Do I want to use a lifeline here? Because I could use the side deck lifeline. The question is, if I don't use the life, I get 5 points for every lifeline I don't use, right?
Yep, that's correct.
So the question is, do I think using a lifeline will net me 5 points from where I'm
much it, yeah. The cool thing with the Phone a Friend lifeline is you could always try and reach out to the person you think played the deck.
That is true. That would be very funny. I don't think I have Y Rebellion.
That'd be a really heads up way to do it. I think this is your list, and then they go, "That's not my list," and you're like, "Damn, what a waste!"
Incredible. Yeah. Sir, do you recognize the Spirit deck?
It was crazy. So, because sometimes, as you've seen, I give people their own deck, just to like see if I can catch them off guard. And the video I just did for the end of season 1, it was a Daybreak list, and he took one look at it and was like, "That's my list." And I was like, "What? You remember this from a year ago?"
Incredible, amazing. I don't think I'm gonna get enough. I don't think side deck is worth it here. It was and I think I've clearly sussed out the format.
You hope.
I'm gonna go for it. Hang on, no. One more thing I'm gonna change, actually. Well, because I think usually if you're on Psynectar, if you're on 3 Psynectar, you want 3 PTA. Let's actually bump that up to 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. We can't put it in 1 shield. That would just look silly. I mean, I've done that, but
might.
You know. Actually, no. We have 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I think I was right before. Put the shields back. Okay. Yep, yeah. Let's go for it. Final answer. Bzz.
And who played it?
Y Rebellion.
Okay. Do you want to hear something really interesting? Y Rebellion was playing Hermes and made top 16 in Firestorm.
Excuse me?
Yes, yeah. Y Rebellion did do a top 16 on this list.
Yeah.
If I did have it up a moment ago. I know I saw it. I think it was post-ban list. Might have been pre-ban list. I know I saw it. Let's see, Y Rep. There we go. That's Moonrise, and that was not it. Here we go. Hermes on the August 9th list. He did do it. That is not this list.
Fuck you! God.
Just wanted to like sink your heart a little bit. All right, we're gonna start cutting out some cards.
Rude.
Did get incorrect.
Okay, what do we got?
We need to cut all 3 tsunamis. You know that big talk about you wouldn't play Galaxy? Well, maybe you would. So Galaxy is in. Both shields can get out of here too.
Yeah, that's fair. I should have trusted my gut there.
And we hit the Artemis Arrow. Alrighty, I'm just looking at the rest here for comparison. You've missed the 2 Dense Fog, the 2 Madness, the 2 Galaxy, and I think that's all you've missed. We don't add them.
I'm putting them on the side deck. I want to see them.
The crazy thing is, if you had a revealed side deck, it reveals the 3 Specteris, 1 Galaxy, 1 Dense Fog, and 3 Tsunami, which solves most of those cards that you've missed. Because the only reason you didn't put in the Madness was because of the Tsunami being in. You didn't put the Galaxy in because of the Tsunami being in. So if you see the 3 Tsunami in the side deck, that would have told you so much there. And
so what was the... it was 2 Madness, 2 Fog,
2 Galaxy.
2 Galaxy?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that's so annoying. I kept the lifeline. I lost 6 points. I was just saying 5. God. Okay. Well, I'll take that. I think that's pretty respectable.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Was it Y Rebellion?
It was indeed Y Rebellion.
Let's go. Okay, so we're on 39.
Yes, that is a big 39 pointer. Alrighty.
Okay.
Next, do you want list 2 or list 3?
Give me 2.
In 2. Alrighty. This is a list indeed. We have 1 Lunar, 2 Wind, 2 Earth, 2 Water, and is that 17 Frost?
One of these.
One of these. That
One
can't
of
be
these.
correct. Hang
Okay.
on. That can't be correct. 13 Frost. Which
13 Frost. Yeah. That. Yes, numbers.
That
Okay.
the number wrong.
Interesting. Okay, so first off, the 2 Wind makes me think this is a Blizz deck. Because this is, first off, this is clearly Moonrise or later, because this is clearly some form of the, frost soup that has developed out of, the Blizztrix, Morfrost, Iwooly.
I mean, Morfrost was Frostfall, so it could have been sooner.
Engines. Well, yes, but you just said we're not doing Frostfall.
Oh, that just means it could have been around in Daybreak.
No, yeah. But the Lunar Spirit kind of gives away that it's not Daybreak format.
What, we didn't play Lunar in Daybreak when we had Specteris as a card?
Well, yeah, but if you're playing Specteris, you play more than 1 Specteris. I guess you could play 2 Specteris and 1 Owloon, but this looks like it's for a sideboarded Dense Fog or something. Yeah. What are you playing Wind for, if not exactly Blizzstrix? Let's ask that question. Actually, what do you want to Earth for? Because most of these aren't going to be playing Earthquake, right? I guess it would be Earthquake. What else would it be for? You're not normal casting Cedar Soar. But yeah, that is kind of weird. I think I am going to pop on my lifelines here because
yeah, absolutely. What would you like to pop?
Yeah, this is miscellaneous enough that I'm going to request to know the format. Otherwise, I think there's just too many variables here.
Okay, I'll just double check to make sure I got it right. It is Moonrise pre-ban list.
Moonrise pre-ban list. Oh god. Can you remind me which ban list the Moonrise one was? It's escaping me.
I cannot. That is not a requirement for balance purposes.
That's fair. Moonrise pre-ban list. It's fine. I'll simply remember. Because it was like they limited more. Yeah, by the time they limited Morolith, I was playing because that was Firestorm format. So it was the one before that. It's the Yellow Chicken stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Moonrise prevent. So first off, this is clearly one of the like 1 billion Dallas Blizztrick list is what this is sounding like to me. Or yeah, Dallas was pre-ban list. Yeah. If that's wrong, I'm gonna sound really stupid. I was not actively playing competitively during Dallas. I'm relatively new by comparison. But I've been playing a lot, so I think I've somewhat caught up here. First off,
if you hit the part that says format standard in the middle, you can change it to unlimited.
There we go. Let's just start putting some Frost slop in here.
Yeah, Frost cards are cool.
I suppose they are, yeah. Oh god, you know what I'm suddenly flashing back to? I'm glad I asked the format, because I'm flashing back to that one episode where you gave someone that evil Nixamera list without Solar Spirits.
That was such a good list.
That was horrible. That was awful. It was a really good list, but oh my god.
I really like the whole concept of the list in a competitive format. It's actually just really nice.
No, yeah, it's a neat idea, but just evil for this like series. You play.
There are some very evil lists in this series.
We don't play any Bean Soldier. I know that. Were you on? I don't think you were on the Mountains of Boreas before we had Brummeling's champion.
Who knows? Maybe they were innovating.
Did Natty play Blizzard? Probably not. Maybe they were innovating. But we'll say that's a possibility later. I'm gonna shove Cryoblast in the side deck for now as a maybe. I think you played the More Frosts with this. Even then, you played like a little More Frost engine. You would go like 1 Bat, 1 Scorpio, 3 Lycan.
Yeah, it's just an EQ, really.
True. Speaking of which, yeah, we probably should just have the EQ. You can also just go ahead and do that. Although I don't think you were on much else in terms of counter reigns. You were kind of just sort of densifying.
Yeah.
You're probably on a little more in terms of counter reigns. We'll just put those for later. What else do we put here? God, what's the 1 lunar for? That's going to trigger 1 lunar. Moonrise pre-ban list. What were you saying?
Katarina Eyebully, surely.
Oh, surely. we got to heal 2 Frost Spirits and then pop our opponent's board.
Yeah. No. The other ones, the Photo ones, they're really good with Blitztricks, right?
If you think so. God, what water cards? This probably is the Tsunamis. Oh no, it's the Narpoons. I'm stupid. It's not the Tsunamis, right? Narpoon. Yeah. 14 more cards. Is there any other use for the wins in here? Because it feels maybe a little excessive to be on the 2 wins, but I guess like you don't really need to get them out. Well, somehow I don't think there's Hurricane in here. I don't think we're casting Hurricane. I get that feeling.
He accidentally sided the Thunders. It's only live in game 2 and 3.
The Swolax special.
Yeah. He didn't even side those Earths.
Here.
I can't wait to hit someone with that list.
That'll be fun.
That's a list that no one
this
could
is actually
ever get.
whoops. This is actually my claim to fame from Kissimmee. Is I was the opponent against whom Swolax realized he was not on the Earth Spirits. I was against him round 2.
Fortunately, he could just foretell it to the bottom of his decks every time. Just the bottom of the 4 every time.
I think he did reveal it off the foretells, and I somehow commented on it. And hang on. Oh dear, my Clash Net's frozen up.
Oh no. He'll be right back.
Out of the video. Hang on, I'm gonna have to tab around. We still need to use the water spirits. Let's look at that. It probably is the tsunamis. It's literally, what else would it be? Moonrise format.
Could be
pre-ban list. Oh, I know what goes here. This card.
God, I've never heard of this card. Is it good?
No, it's banned.
Banned?
Which means it's bad, because you can't play it.
Yeah. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Why also, would it get banned? 3 spirits to get back a card? That is never going to be worth it.
As we all know, when you put 3 spirits on an Invoke Rune, that makes it balanced.
Mm-hmm. You could never top a tournament with this card. Especially not 3 copies.
Yeah. Oh god, now I'm thinking about because wasn't it one of the very last Moonrise events that got beaten by Blizztrix, and then right after that it was Rise to yes, it was Elestrix to 0, Rise to 1. That was the ban list. And right before that, someone had won an event with Blizztrix. God, I'm blanking on who that is though. I'm gonna have to figure that out. We'll do that later though.
Was someone topped an event with 3 Rise, so they limited Rise? What a mad lad!
I remember that. I remember the discussion was right after that.
Yeah,
it might have been you.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're on about.
No. I'm on to you.
Everything I say is to make you stray off the course. My job is to make you lose.
Now, what's the one lunar spirit about? Was it Cryptoris? It could have been Cryptoris.
Cryptoris?
I don't think it was Cryptoris.
Cryptoris? You're going to come at me with Cryptoris in Blizztrix? How dare you? You may as well just spit on my grave. That is the Lunar Foretell card you want to play in Blizztrix? You think that's the good Lunar Foretell card for Blizztrix?
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, Corvuscull.
Dude, Corvuscull is so goated.
That's true.
I was so close to top 8ing with this.
Now, you could ascend your Narpoon into Joplin. That is a legal game action you could take.
It is.
This is probably just for a side deck card, but I want to be thorough and look. Because it is not my job to make this video watchable length.
I honestly don't mind whether it's long or short. I think it adds a bit of mystery and intrigue to the video. It's 30-minute video, they flew through these lists. Or an hour video, man, they're a thinker.
That's true. Commenters, let us know down below. Am I taking too long?
That's alright. So what we're actually doing this season is a bit of a twist. We're doing finals for the top 4 competitors. The top 4 players will do finals. You can't
tell me that now. Now I want to do well even more. You're putting pressure on me.
And when you're doing the top 4, you and your opponent will be given the same list and a time limit.
That's really good. That's really good. That is evil.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, we probably just have like 2 fog in the side deck. Well, no, you weren't playing dense fog in Moonrise format. You just weren't. That simply was not done.
I don't think there's anything worth dense fogging, is there?
What? What the fuck is this Lunar Spirit for? It'd be nice if I could filter these by format. Like, take out all the Firestorm cards.
The wall, can you fix that?
True.
I've also messaged the guy that runs Top Elestrals and been like, yo, can you add a randomizer feature? So I can just randomly like view spirit decks and just play this.
That would be a fun challenge. I've been using build Elestrals a lot for my deck building. That's the one I found most ergonomic. Um, no, there's no world you just slot in 2 Spectrus into your deck in the middle of Moon. I mean, there is a world. It's a world where you're building your deck wrong, but it exists. I'm just gonna.
But have
This
you
is
considered that this person built their deck wrong?
that is possible. No, but this is some insane side deck choice that I'm not gonna get, and I'm gonna. I'm snagging myself on this. I'm gonna look at Frost cards again. This is the strat I've decided for just clicking through cards by element, and that way I won't miss anything. Oh, one in Frostix. I don't know why people always play this card as a one of, but like, it feels like you should be on this at 2. But I've seen every list playing this at 1, so I'm just gonna assume they're playing.
Yeah, it's just because you can just search it off Narpoon when you need it. You don't want to like brick on it because it's expensive.
I guess so. Yeah, you can grab it off the Narpoon.
Also, putting more in, you just
Avalanche
mill them.
is bad. Avalanche is bad.
Avalanche
Oh no,
is
you
so
know what? You
bad.
probably are. I'm gonna put the 3 cryo blast in the main deck. You probably are playing this in Moonrise format. 'Cause you're killing like Lyca Voids. There's a lot of stuff in Moonrise
Morbies,
format that
Specterus.
dies
Yeah.
to cryo blast. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you're agreeing with me, so maybe it's wrong. Uh,
Maybe it's a double negative. Maybe I'm bluffing you.
that could be possible. Could be anything. 7 slots left. You probably play more than 3 counter runes in this, but there's no way you play 10. Yeah, this deck plays like 6, 7 counter runes.
Dooms, fix it.
Sorry, what do you say?
I said Dooms, fix it, as in edit that out. Just gone. None of that.
God. You could put just 2 PTA, 2 shield, call it a day. We've covered all the extra spirits except for the lunar, which we've decided is a red herring of some sort, because
Hey, maybe I lied to you about
can't
the
think of what
spirit
else it
list.
would be. That is possible, yeah. You could have done that.
What if I've marked one where I lie about one spirit as a twist?
Some sort of evil deception. And yeah, there's no way we're on more Elestrals. That's just not. Yeah, we're just not doing that. It's there just to be safe. I'm gonna look at some runes.
Runes are cool.
Didn't people play Tornado? People should play Tornado more.
I've been playing it. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice when someone does like the 8 material Hermes.
God, right?
And you're like, you can put that back in your hand.
I love thunderstorming a Hermes. It's really beautiful.
Even Lavalith hitting it, so good.
Yeah. Let's put the 3 more. Awesome. Um. Ugh. For now, I'm gonna put these in.
Hmm.
So I
That
think
fills
this
in a few
is
spots. Drop my lid.
yeah. Seven seems like an appropriate number of counterings, and I don't think there's anything else really want to put in here. You're not on Tsunami, because you're using the spirits for the Narpams.
Yeah. That tracks.
So there's some 3 of in here that I've missed.
What 3 of could we have missed, though? Surely we've hit everything.
You're saying that like there's a really obvious 3 of I'm missing.
Maybe I'm saying that like there's that I want you to think there's a really obvious 3 of.
Maybe you are. Maybe there's a behemoth Elestral. Have we considered that?
You just gotta start looking through behemoths. I don't think these are archaic.
The law.
This is not an archaic. Airman's whatever it wants to be, except for played.
That's true. Okay, well we've fixed ClashNet now, so I've done that. Let's get back to the premise of the show.
Just the most random like icon to click on, and then just immediately finds one that's labeled wrong. What a tangent.
That's what we do.
I love clicking the most unused filter and being like, hey, look, it's wrong.
Could put more frosts.
Yo, more frost? That sounds cool.
Do you run 26 Elestrals in this deck? You kind of do, I think, maybe.
Maybe. Half of them are not really Elestrals because you can't normal cast them.
That's true.
They're just mill food.
Let's look at Frost Elestrals again. Everyone's yelling at me to hurry up. This is definitely taking too long. But, we're going to get this right.
Gotta get the points. Gotta make finals.
That's true. Top cut, at least. Yeah, you don't put Cryoling in this, no way. Maybe? No. Maybe? No.
Because you just mill the Cryoverns and just immediately cry.
Oh, yeah. Over. Maybe you were on Avalanche. Were people on Avalanche? Moonrise feels like a time where someone was playing Avalanche.
Maybe.
Or Blizzard. It could be Blizzard.
Could be Blizzard. Maybe they really hated back row. Not enough to play Hurricane.
I mean, back row is famously good. I'm putting 2 Blizzard. And that's going to be in there. Oh, and I know what the last card is. Laurels.
It's a good card.
You were on that. You were on that in Moonrise? Yeah. Okay. Cedar Sword, Narperian, and Frostix. More Frosts. The Owls. 3 Morlith. Earthquake, Cryoblast, Blizzard, Laurels, Rise, Counters. Interaction. Resurrection, Graveyard. 1 Earthquillian removal spells. Yeah. Yeah, let's set this.
Yep. Cool. Who played it?
Let's do it.
If you're locking it in, who played it?
Yes. Right, who played it? I could just be completely misremembering and being an idiot or thinking of someone else with a C name, but I'm gonna go with my gut and think that I think you did this. I think you did this to me personally.
Alright, so you think this was Cobalt? Is that what we're saying?
God, was it Caleb? It might have also been Caleb. I might be thinking of Caleb. Oh no. Now I'm second guessing myself. Both C and something else. No, yeah, I'm gonna say Caleb actually. Yeah, I think it was Caleb.
All right, cool.
He knows how to play Frost decks.
Yeah. So fortunately, you didn't pick me because I've never top 16 with the Blitztrix deck.
Okay, yeah.
I've only entered one event with it. All right, now we're gonna start picking apart this list, and this has been a joy to sit on and be quiet. It's been painful to have to be quiet because this is such a fun list. This list has lore. It is so cool. All right, we're gonna start.
Sorry, what was that? This list has what?
Lore. This list has story to it, and you don't even need to speak to the person that played it to see the story. You just need to look at the date of the list and the cards in the list. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get rid of those blizzards.
Oh, no. Oh. Blizzards.
Blizzards. Yeah.
You can't keep doing this.
I did say blizzard. You got that wrong. You can't blame me for that one.
Okay, I heard you say blizzards.
Cryoblast can go to 0.
Fair enough.
You see that Morfrost engine? Get rid of it.
We're not doing it too hard.
You can put that Snowlet back.
Yeah. This is another thing that just bugs me about this site is there needs to be a way to like click a card in your deck to add more copies of it.
Might be like alt click or something, I don't know. We're also going to get rid of the Laurels.
Yeah, okay, that was just kind of a space filler. I didn't really know what I was doing there.
We'll kill both PTAs. We're going to take out... This is a funny one. We're going to take out 1 Gorgon's Gaze.
No shot! Come on, this was one of them?
It gets better. We're then going to remove 2 Morolith.
Am I just dumb? Was this No, there's no rule Morolith was limited in Moon.
We're also going to remove... Didn't happen. We're going to remove the Earthquake.
What?
Okay, I think this is...
What are you doing to me?
Okay, this is everything that is left. Alright, this is Time Wizards tournament from the 8th of February, the very start of Moonrise. I think this was the first Moonrise event. Now, poor Time Wizard here. Do you know how much Morolith cost at that time? It was $30 a piece, and no one wanted to give them up. He could only get his hands on 1 Morolith. And do you know how do you make up for only having 1 Morolith?
You did it in practice. Okay.
So to make up for only having 1 Morolith, it was on 2 No Stone Unturned to search the Morolith.
Let's go! Holy shit! The best 2-drop Earth Invoke Rune!
Yeah, so
oh my god! I am going to put this in the side deck just for my own benefit. I just want to see this list in its totality.
This list is so funny. This is one of my favorite lists because, yeah, it was clear that he just couldn't get his hands on the extra 2 Moroliths, so he's like, this is 2 more Moroliths, right?
That's true. That's actually true.
As long as you don't mill the Moroliths.
Yeah. You simply won't.
The deck was actually on 3 Tsunami as well as 3 Narpoon.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
The deck was also on the 3 Avalanche you kept looking at.
God, yeah. I guess if you only have the 1 Morolith, you do want to have the 3 Avalanche. This is... See, the problem is I was thinking of this in the context of, like, one of the last decks in the Moonrise format, like, right... Because the ban list is right at the end of the format.
Yeah. There's actually no post-ban list events.
Yeah. And this is, like... This
is the first event.
This makes a lot more sense. It's, like, the first time this Blistrix was a legal card.
This is the caveman discovering fire of Blistrix decks. Also, the Luna that was bugging you, they are siding 3 Dense Fog. However, they're also main decking 2 Gloombat.
Sure.
My hunch here is They
Right,
did.
to normal send your Cedasaur over.
Yeah. No, my hunch here is that they didn't have hurricanes and were playing the Gloombats to make up for the hurricanes. But this list slaughtered you. What is that? 23 points.
I mean, what do you want me to say to this? I'm sorry that I did not pick out No Stone Unturned and Gloombat in a Moonrise Blizzstrix list.
And
I apologize, audience.
And one
My
of the
bad.
lifelines.
God.
Alrighty.
Frost does this to me every time. Whether it's at the premiere or at Reverse Enchanting, I can't escape Frost decks. What fresh hell do you have for me?
Alright. This last one is a very spicy, complex list. But we'll let you clear all this off before we give you your last list, your third list.
Hit me.
Alright. Bring up your spirits. You ready for this? We're going to put in 10 solar. Sorry, I've miscounted. 12 solar. And add another
10
one.
10 solar, 2 solar.
And another one.
Interesting.
And another one.
Interesting.
And you may as well click that until you hit 20.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay. 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 Okay.
You thought the last list
we are definitely
was
going to be needing at least one lifeline here. Probably. Let's
phone a friend. That sounds fun.
I don't know if I want to subject another person to this show.
I don't know if you want to check the spirit deck and get zero info. Or the side deck and get zero information.
Now, what sounds... There could be info on the side deck.
Could be. You never know. So what if the side deck is like half spirits for all the things they're siding in? Then it tells you nothing.
That is the question, but like... I would at least get, like... what format it is, probably. If I see a live stream card in there.
True.
Because live stream is in contention for this, right? Yeah, because there was the yeah, we saw a live stream list earlier. Yeah. Okay. Because this is either like a modern live stream solar list, and is this Swole's list? No, Swole's. I feel like Swole had like a water spirit or something.
He certainly didn't have earth spirits, did he?
Yeah, I know. Was he on 20? No. Surely not. Surely it was not on 20 solar. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that was not the case. Because I remember I built out his list afterward to see what it looked like, and it was not. There was something that was being splashed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Tornigens, obviously. Yeah, you're playing Tornigen. You play Wind Spirits. This is not that. And yeah, if this is okay. Now what I'm scared by is that this is looking increasingly like a Daybreak list, and if this is a Daybreak list, I am literally and figuratively out of my element.
I think I did some interesting data on Daybreak and how much Solar was played in that format.
At least 20.
So pre-ban list for Daybreak, 0% of decks played solar. Like 0% of top 16 decks even had a solar spirit.
Really?
No, that's post
Oh,
ban
you're just
list.
giving me
Post
free
ban
info.
list. After the ban list.
Okay. Actually, yeah, hang on. To be clear, this is top 16 at a premiere, right? This is
top
not
16.
like some weird alt format.
It's a premiere or an open.
Premiere or an open, right? Okay.
Which are just in-person premieres.
Yeah. Okay. They're giving me. This is clearly some sort of joke that someone's played, some sort of ruse. Because like no one is playing mono spirit unless they've like come in like, haha, I'm gonna play a mono spirit deck because I think it would be funny. Which, to be fair, it is, but
it is funny.
Bad for me. What the fuck are you even playing? I definitely need a lifeline. I just don't know if I want to side deck, if I want to phone a friend, or if I want to get the side here.
I think the phone a friend's more fun.
The phone a friend is more fun, and we would get someone else's reaction. My worry is like
they'll know nothing.
Yeah, my worry is I'm gonna phone a friend and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you should probably get the side deck."
Or you'll get the side deck and you'll be like, "Yeah, this tells me nothing."
Yeah. Or my friend will know exactly what this. I feel like the side deck's going to tell me at least something because I feel like from the side deck I will at least figure out what on earth is the format that I'm getting.
Hopefully.
You're being very strange.
You can use both.
I can use both, but I don't want to use both. There is alternatively a good chance that if I call the friend I have in mind, they might just know it.
Do they like solar?
They might just remember this. I'm gonna gamble on the power of friendship.
Yo.
I think I have a pretty good person lined up.
Alright, who are we calling?
I would like to call my good buddy Giant Skyhawk.
That is a good phone a friend. Welcome, Giant Skyhawk.
Hello, I believe I am the friend that is being phoned.
Yes.
You are, yes.
Oh, this is the... Oh, I know what deck this is.
Awesome, thank God, okay.
So this is... Oh, well, so the contents may be beyond me. So this is Dimax, I'm certain of it.
Yeah, okay, Dimax, that tracks. Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it was Dimax. So the bit here is, I believe the first person to ever top an event with Solar was Dialis. And I can't remember if it was an app tournament or a webcam tournament. They played 20 Spirit Solar. Shortly after that, if I remember correctly, Dimax had asked, is it legal to side Solar Spirits? Initially, I said no, but then Siberian and I talked about it, and we were like, well, I mean, why not? So Dimax entered a tournament. I'm pretty sure this was Dimax. Dimax entered a tournament with 15 Solar Spirits in the side deck. The problem is... So the problem is I have no idea what's in the list. I couldn't tell you anything. I assume if I remember how this show works, you get to ask what format this is, right? This is a Daybreak deck?
No, I actually don't. So
this is season 2, so we do not get to.
We changed the rules a little bit. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, first of all, just hi audience. This is Skyhawk. He's
good at
the lead judge of Elestrals. He's the rules man, and I figured, I've judged a few tournaments with Skyhawk. You look at the funny shit that goes on here. You would remember a list that looks like this. Second of all, Skyhawk, for context, I have not been given the side deck. I just, as a bit, was like, we're just going to keep clicking Solar until I can't click Solar anymore.
Okay, well
so,
then...
my two choice of lifelines were either this or learn what the side deck is.
Oh, I see, okay. So then, never mind. Everything that I just said doesn't matter at all. However...
no.
I do believe...
It probably is this.
Yeah, so No, not because that list didn't top. These are topping lists, right? Or top 16?
These are top 16s, yes. Okay.
In that case, this is likely the 20 Spirit Solar list from Dialis.
That makes more sense.
it's possible that there's someone who has more recently done all 20 solar, but I think most of the people playing solar like recently, like live stream format, weren't doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay,
fair.
so let me ask you
If we're reaching, the only problem is that, am I allowed to ask this? Are these only lists that existed during the Play Network era?
I believe they are.
Okay, that complicates this because I don't remember if Dialis topped while the Play Network was a thing.
Yeah, because we know it's obviously it's Daybreak and later there's Solar Spirits, but
yeah, it would be
you're taking top Elestrals, right?
Yeah, I would say just off the top of my head, your best bet is that this is Dialysis top 8 20 Spirit Solar list. And in that case, if it's Daybreak Solar, you you could just throw cards in the list. They're probably fine. I'm pretty sure this deck played old. I'm pretty sure this deck played original Corva Shine. I think it was maxed out on that.
That tracks. Yeah.
And it was definitely playing Lustragon. It was definitely 2 or 3 Lustragon.
Yeah, Lustragon, Exaltus, Apollo doing that.
No, I don't think it was playing Exaltus because I don't know what you're searching. It was probably on.
Maybe not.
It was probably on Lumaru.
Yeah.
I don't remember if this deck was playing Celestlio. That's the problem. Dratora is probably a safe bet for the Daybreak list around this time.
Is there? Is there a limit on how long Skyhawk can stay here? By the way.
Yeah,
I never really thought that far ahead. They probably should be, but
yeah, because like
he's allowed to be.
It might violate the integrity if this becomes a team effort.
He's allowed to be here for I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. What do you think, Scott? Is it?
I would say
too strong to have you for the whole list.
I think it's I was going to say I think if you're doing the phone a friend, it's probably a bit unfair to because if the idea is you're supposed to get a hint, right?
Yeah.
So I would say.
Yeah, I think I've been fully hinted at this point.
I think probably I can say what I think the deck is. So
yeah.
I am fairly certain that this is the Dialis 20 Spirit Solar deck, but it's possible that this is a live stream deck that I am not thinking of. But I'd say your best bet is Dialis 20 Spirit Solar. That might have happened before you were around. I can't remember when you dived in.
Me personally, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, in that case, it is a Daybreak Solar deck. Good luck.
We're just gonna reverse enchant.
All right,
figure this out.
I'm free to go.
Yeah, you are free to go. Thank you, Scott.
All right, good. Goodbye, Cobalt Cthulhu. Good luck.
Thank you. All right. Let's get cracking.
Imagine if you had
I'm just gonna start this off.
Imagine if you had have asked for the side deck reveal and it was just all Luminaves.
I think I would have left the call. I don't know if I could survive that one. I think I think the best starting point for this is I'm just going to go through and I'm going to click every Daybreak mono solar card.
Fair enough.
Because there's only if we're in Daybreak format, there's only so many solar cards that are also another element. So, Corvishine, Sniper Maul, Dratora, Exaltus, Glimbat, the Hand Trap.
We're clicking the Glimbat anyway.
Umaru. We're putting it in here we're just gonna be being thorough for now. Nebulio, P-Gleam, Plucky, Solbel, Sundial, Saliferous, Heliolith, Leobright, Lustragon, Novacore, Ruminous. You know that one.
Yeah. He rumbles.
So I've heard. First Light. Damn, Solar Charge was Firestorm?
Yeah. They hyped it up. Everyone was like, oh, this makes Phosphor Cell playable.
God.
Can
you imagine?
It did not make Phosphor Cell playable.
That would be a beautiful world. They gotta ban this card. The God of ban Helios. No, let's... We're not on Bow of Apollo. Are we on Golden Fleece? No. Surely not. Okay. I say that, yes. Okay. We're definitely on 3 Temple of the Sun, because that's just very funny. I've decided that that's the case, and so it is. We've got the Gaze.
I don't know if we're allowed to say it like that.
It's fine, I can. Laurels, probably. Oh god, I was not playing it this time. Was Laurels at 1 during Daybreak format?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
I know. Jesus. I mean, even if not, you don't play multiple Laurels. Well, you do, but I don't know if you do in this deck. I'm just saying shit now. But this is like a pretty tight card pool. Certainly the Elestrals anyway.
Well, if you're playing Highlander, it looks pretty limited.
Yeah, but just like in general. Let's actually start. Before I start doing that, so let's start going through the Elestrals. I'm pretty sure we are on Corvishine. This is some sort of like Foretell slot deck, basically.
Okay.
What I'm basically just doing here is I'm just going to build. This is less reverse enchanting now and more. Here's 20 Solar Spirits and a Daybreak card pool. Build a deck that can reach top 8 with something. This is what this has become. Maybe you do play Cyberball. That's scary. Because this feels like Solar Nexus. I know we said no Exaltus, but you can just search everything with Exaltus. You're not on Quimbat. You're just not.
Gotta play around the Sprocket?
No, I don't think he had escaped from Tartarus quite just yet.
But had he been
you probably are playing. I'm pretty sure he had been sent to Tartarus. Yeah, even if so, you side deck like that. You don't. There's no world in which you're playing main deck like that. And if there is, then I will take that point loss, and I will just live with that. Are we on Celestia? That is the question. Feels like you have not much of a choice. I feel like I'm gonna trust what Skyhawk was saying earlier, that we're probably not on a pub, and we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're clearly not on Sundial. We're not on Nova Core. Sadly, I hate to say this, but I don't think we're on Remus. I don't think we're on Soul Stocks. And I don't think we're on Fauliferos. So our high-end stuff that leaves Celestia, Leobright, Lustrodon, Heliolith. We could be doing Heliolith Cypramol things. I actually kind of like that. I know... Was Argo legal? Yeah, it was.
When did it come out?
On the one hand, it's like... Heliolith Argo. That was a Moonrise. That was a Bow innovation, I know, for Dallas, which was Moonrise format. People weren't like... That wasn't on people's radar so much before then. So this is one of those things where it's like, this feels really good, and like you could play it in a deck list like this, but did people know that you should play it in a deck list like this at this time? On the one hand, probably not. On the other hand, like, were people looking at the 20 Spirit Solar list? People probably were looking at the 20 Spirit Solar. Yeah, okay, so... it feels wrong, but I feel like I have to say that we weren't doing Argo things. Because just at the time... Also, it was just really expensive at the time, because, like, well, you could be doing Necklace, this wasn't legal. This is bad. It also just isn't good for Argoing. This also isn't. Yeah, so we're not doing Argo stuff. We could just be playing Cybermall Heliolith without Argo, I suppose. Just fleecing it up. Good God. You know what's fucked up? You haven't given me a single Ass Rabbit today.
I'm just so glad you remember they exist.
I miss him. You haven't... I brought Zaptor here with me for emotional support, and there are no Zaptors anywhere here today.
There has not been a single Thunder Spirit in these lists.
How could you do this to him? Look at him and apologize.
No. Hey, you picked a random 3 lists. You picked the number.
I'm starting to regret it. No, okay. Let's do this. Let's lock in. Okay. Let's play.
Oh my god, you sniped this. This is the only set of 3 lists that has no Thunder in all 3 lists. One in 32.
Man. This is what I get for doing bits. This is my punishment. Okay, I'm gonna trust Skyhawk. We're not on Exaltus. I think we're not on Plucky because we're not doing Apollo things. I think we're not on Soul Stock. It's on Soul Bell for a similar reason. So we're not on. Yeah, I think this is a good. This is a solid pool. We want to be on Cybermall.
It is a cool card. I like that card.
It is a neat card. Let me actually just throw some Omnirings here, because that part of the deck building is actually made much easier by the fact that this is Daybreak format. I say that, but again, Mono Solar makes it a lot harder. We could be playing Cybermall Golden Fleece, Guardian of the Fleece.
Dude, Guardian of the Fleece is so good. Because it's just destroy a card on field. Doesn't even have to be the one you negate.
That's true. I never thought about that.
It's so powerful. Because like, if they like EQ, you negate the EQ and then take out another card.
And that's actually exactly what Solar needed, is non-targeting destruction.
I forget that this is also non-targeting. Crazy.
Yeah, especially on an instant break. That's really game-changing, I think. Thank God they costed this at 2, right? I'm really glad that this costs 2 Solar Spirits for this effect.
I feel like that's not the issue. The issue is that you need like a rune, an artifact on field. And it specifically has to target the artifact or the empowered guy.
Well, yeah.
Phosphor doesn't target either. It's also got the solar buff.
That's design for you. That's card design. Look, Cobalt, we all know that it would be crazy if you could just non-targeting remove something for 1 Solar Spirit without having to have an artifact on the field.
Yeah, that'd be busted.
We can't be having that happen. Anyway.
You need to balance it in some way. Like,
the artifacts, we could just play Bow of Apollo.
Just to like...
Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't know. Just getting the Heliolith out by playing the bow.
That is possible.
Hmm.
But, Yeah, no, this is gonna be total. This is gonna be a bad run, man.
Hey, maybe everyone else has as much trouble as you do.
Maybe, yeah. I can lock in the name. It was the name that Skyhawk told me, Dialis.
Okay.
So we are going to do that because I believe in Skyhawk, and if it's just Dimax did not top of this in theory. Maybe I should have done the side deck. Yeah. Oh boy. We'll be on the Nebuleo stuff. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start just putting in cards.
Yeah.
And then I can see what space is left to put in other cards. Putting in cards is probably good in the game where that's the point of doing
Yes.
that. No, that's taking out a card. 2. No, I think we're only on the fives. Fives are damn good.
Fives are pretty good
in this. I don't think you probably don't play Peeling. I think we do have to be on the Nebuleo stuff just because, like,
you gotta have some beta.
Just need to have stuff to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think about this in the context of like someone who's deck building at the start of Daybreak. Like, yeah, 3-2-1 split on the 3-2-1 drops.
I've done it before.
Lustragon can do a 7. We can do 2 Lustragon as well. Actually, no. Let's go to 1 and let's do some First Lights.
Good card.
How many runes?
I can't believe this is not seeing as much play as it should be.
First Light is not seeing as much play as it should be?
Everyone's playing it at 1.
Yeah, no, it reads win the game.
Yeah, it says get whatever card you want. So 3 off, surely.
Yeah. It's literally like this is reinforcement of the army.
Just slower. No, but usually you get
if you have like an Apollo or something on the field.
Yeah.
We should probably be on more counter runes. What counter options even are there for this?
No idea.
There's of course Helios' Slumber.
That's definitely a card that exists.
That's true. We could be on the artifact stuff. This is killing me. You can foretell equal number of screen painting plus 1, then you put it on card. So this is just card advantage. Alter, maybe? Yeah, I could see playing Alter in this. Putting 2 Alter. And then maybe we do play the artifacts. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Now more cards than 40, but so it goes.
That's alright. That's better than being on like 20 cards.
We'll try it with the artifacts. Because we can play. We don't need Cyberwall then. We can play. We'll play 2 Dratora because it's only okay.
Yep. Standard.
Standard 2 Dratora. Recafmel. Celestia things. And then 2 more cards. It could be something like this. It could just be this. But is this really? I feel like I'm thinking. I feel like I'm coming at this from like too much of a live streamy angle still. What's the other version of this?
What is the other version?
Because Kayak was saying we're not on Exaltus, but I feel like if you're on the artifact stuff, you want to be Nexusing and you want to be on Exaltus. But no, maybe then you go in and play Apollo too, and I don't think we're doing that. It could just be the Apollo, but no, because this deck. You have to remember that this deck did successfully top an event.
Did top an event.
So it was doing something correctly. It was doing something right.
What did Skyhawk say it finished?
Top 8? I think he said. I'm making a fool of myself today. Maybe you just do play 2 P-Gleam to play B-Gleam.
Hey, it gets rid of Pantera.
That's true. It does have Pantera. So this is just like a pile, right? This is just
looks to be.
We're casting Corpushan, we're foretelling, we're healing spirits. We're just trying to stack the deck for Nebuleo or like hard ascend to. No, I think we do need to go in on Solar Nexus here. Yeah, I think this is not it.
Okay.
Let's now build the version of this that you do with Solar Nexus, and let's see what that looks like. Because that's where my gut is leading me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is we play Exaltus, we play Dratora, we play Corpushan. We don't play Cafmel so much. We can take out all of the Celestia things. We keep in Lustragon. We go Cyphermol. We go Golden Fleece. We go Guardian of the Fleece. Go Heliolith. And now how do we do this? We go... we go Necklace of Harmonia as well? Maybe. I could see that. Yeah, I like this better as like a solar... because there were a lot of decks around this time that were just like Element Nexus, like Solar Thunder Nexus, Earth Nexus, etc. So I feel like that makes sense of the thought process of someone is just go like, yeah, we're gonna make Solar Nexus, and Nexus with artifacts.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Especially because like you have Golden Fleece, Guardian of the Fleece, and all coming out together. That feels like something you want to try to make a fresh new build around. I'm kind of ignoring Skyhawk's advice a little bit here because this doesn't super fit with the Corvus-Shine type stuff. It does fit with the Lustragon though. I feel like if you're building Lustragon, you do it like this. Yeah. This is an evil number that I'm being faced with here. I know I've said that a lot, but it continues to be true.
This is a great list.
It's one of the deck lists ever built.
I don't know if it's as mean as that Time Wizard list though.
Maybe not. I think I should get extra points for the series of lists I've been presented with, if you think about it.
Maybe, but maybe everyone's lists will be this hard.
Extra points.
We'll see how everyone else's lists look.
Yeah, if you... I don't know how many other Mono Spirit lists you found, but if you want to show them to someone else, feel free. We'll see where this ends up. I'm being very adversarial today, but I guess that's how it goes. We probably don't need 3 Temple of the Sun. I just kind of did that to do that.
I can understand being a little, a little angsty because you got given some bad lists to work with. Some progressively harder lists.
My friend Zaptor. I miss my friend Zaptor, Cobalt.
I can't believe he snubbed the only list that has no Zaptors. Like the only trio that has no Zaptors.
Is he safe?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
He's chilling in every other 3 lists. Look at that one's got 14.
Can I have that one? That sounds like a better world. Okay.
Damn, that one's got 15.
Don't say that. Maybe play one P-Gleam to, like, emergency search it off of Exaltus. That seems
Yes,
like
it's an idea.
Might make 3 Heliolith. Let's do that. Let's say we're on 3 Heliolith.
Now we're cooking.
You said that so Australianly.
Damn. Me when the Australian says something and it sounds Australian.
I'm just saying shit, man. Okay, this is 40 cards. We've made it to 40 cards, and I like this more.
Yeah, this is solid. I could top with this.
One P-Gleam is very funny to me, but I think it's kind of correct. Potentially. We only have 2 artifacts. We have, like, 4 Nexus Bank cards, in essence. I like the altars. Maybe it's 2 Guardian of the Fleece, 3 Golden Fleece. Because you can always just, like, go Exaltus Golden Fleece, Nexus, do shit. Yeah, and that also enables Heliolith some more, so let's do that.
Yeah, fair. Seems pretty good.
Do you even put in a necklace? I don't think you do. No, because we've said we're not on Argo here.
Yeah.
I think that remains correct because the only good card to use Argo with is Nexus if you're not finding other elements is Necklace, and like because you don't want to Argo for Golden Fleece, so they'd either have both or neither, and I don't think it's worth it enough to do both, so we're gonna say it's neither.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is it. Let's send it.
Cool. And the player?
God, the name that Skyhawk said is now like fading from my mind. I was like, we know who the name that Skyhawk said, Dialis or something. Like
Dialis.
That.
All right. Well, Skyhawk landed you 5 points there because it is the Dialis list.
Let's go. Okay.
Now we get to rip it apart.
We've refunded the lifeline.
Yeah. We're gonna start with removing 2 Heliolith.
Okay, that's not 3 Heliolith.
We're also going to remove the 3 Exaltus.
Okay, I should have listened to Skyhawk.
The 2 Corvashine.
Should not have listened to Skyhawk.
Alrighty, so we got 3 Altars, 3 Ambros, 3 Apollos, 3 Ciprimal, 3 Dratuga, 3 Golden Fleece, 3 Gorgon's Gaze, 1 of the Heliolith, only 2 Lumaru, so we'll remove a Lumaru. 2 Lustragon, 3 Nebuleo, only 1 P-Gleam, nailed it.
Okay.
And
I did nail it. Okay, huge. Wait,
so
we're playing the 1 P-Gleam, but we're not playing the Searcher for it. Okay, sure.
That is correct.
Awesome. Great.
The 3 Nebulae will help you foretell for it. And
That's
then
true. That's true.
The 3rd field spell and the Celestlio. It looks like this is a pretty decent 37 pointer.
Okay, I'll take. I think starting from what I started from, I think I can take that. I think I can feel okay about that.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that.
Alrighty. 37, and then you had 1 lifeline left, so we get a +5.
Can I ask what the spirit deck was for this? What the side deck was?
The side deck?
Because I'm curious now if the side deck would have helped me.
3 Dense Fog, 2 Owloon, 3 Tsunami. 3 Tsunami, 2 Leviathan, 3 Resting on Your Laurels, and 2 Heliolith.
Yeah, that would not have helped.
I think the 3 Laurels tells you it's Daybreak.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. The 3 Laurels would help a good deal. I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like if I had gone side deck, it would have come out about the same, but I wouldn't have the player. So
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
good about having made that made that call.
Yeah, it's kind of the same trade-off. Well, no, I think you got the better trade-off because, like, getting the player name is 5 points, which pays.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think you would have got 5 extra cards from just knowing that it was Daybreak. Because Skyhawk told you the same thing.
How did we do?
You have a total of 104.
Woo! Okay. Well, we broke 100.
Yeah, breaking 100 is good. Only missed out on 46 points.
Shut up.
No. These lists are harder. These are genuinely harder lists.
Okay.
Than season 1, and like that's higher than my season 1 score was.
Fair enough. I'm setting a precedent here.
Yeah, that's it. See if anyone else can match that.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you for joining.
I guess that's up.
Yeah. We'll see how you go. Yeah. Thank you for joining. We'll see how other people match up against you. This video will take some time before it comes out, probably in the new year, because I'm going to give Doom days off.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for having me. This was
no worries. This was fun.
Despite my complaining, this was fun. Season 3.
We'll see how finals. We'll see how Top Cut goes. All right. Toodaloo.